the Mat podcast.
Hi everybody, welcome to this unofficial, off-the-cuff, completely unplanned, we're winging this, honest little episode of Better Hit the Mat. We just thought it'd be good to jump on from our various locations. As you can see, we're spread out. Ryan's not driving, but
Sure.
yeah, we just wanted to get on here and just say a massive thank you for listening to the last 11 episodes at this point. How many have we put out?
Yeah, it'll be 11 by the time this goes live. So,
You think the guy who made them would know that?
well, yeah, it's all just one long edit to you. But yeah, in all seriousness, though, guys, when we had started this, we thought that there was going to be a market for it, and albeit a niche community, but we desperately wanted to do something other than just offer classes, and hopefully. In the shithole of a year that is 2020, hopefully we offered a few laughs. Hopefully we didn't make too many of you cry. We probably made Tina cry like 600 times. Hopefully you took something from Tom's nutrition segments and you've been able to apply it to your daily routine. And or if you're planning on applying it, don't wait till the first. You should have started that weeks ago. So there is no tomorrow if you keep saying tomorrow at this point. So. But yeah, I mean, all of our guests were phenomenal. Let's go to the list. We had Sarah, we had Kristen Nava, we had Justin Dobbins, Vance, Scott French, Naren Flanders, Abby Evans, Lavinia, Tina, and Stacy. I mean, that's a pretty who's who among the community, and there are so many more that we have so many more planned. And I think we're booked through April at this point. Is that right?
Yeah, we're booked through March right now. Yeah.
Okay, through March.
Yeah.
So and that list can keep going further and further. And honestly, the reason we do this is because of all those, the feedback that we get. It's been awesome, and it makes us excited to do another one. And like we have our regulars, like Kenny Dunn. Like, what's up, man? Ryan. Ryan. Hoves, like
area codes.
Hey, Ryan,
So-
to piggyback on the booking, we could book out to the end of the year, to be honest with you, but I just didn't want to book out too far in advance. But we already have a list. I mean, technically we're booked. I mean, we don't need to give up. We don't need to quit. We have plenty to talk to.
Hey, we've got some exciting times coming in terms of some of the guests coming. We can't say anything, but. Yeah,
there's definitely there's quite a
few
few big hitters from all over the place, not just the DDPY community. But there's some familiar faces and a few, I guess, depending on who you are, famous faces. And we're excited to bring them to you too. There's been a lot of really cool stuff in the works. I know that I think Tom is pretty much, you've done every bit of nutrition you can possibly do, right? You've covered it all. Like there is nothing else.
Nothing else we need to know. In the words of Ryan Nichols, eat a salad. We're done.
Just eat a salad.
Eat a salad.
But there's definitely all kinds of stuff that Tom can cover. Tom, I'd assume you're probably going to start talking a little bit more about BFR in the coming year as well.
Perhaps. I mean, we have enough nutrition stuff. We don't have to, but we have other avenues to talk about that. But we certainly can bring it on. We want to, for sure. We have one specific guest that I probably will be obliged to talk about BFR when our special guest is on, so that we may save that for that episode.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
As you can see, we actually interrupted Tom's workout today, so thank you for making the time.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, I'm just used to him in a cozy Christmas jumper, sitting with nice warm light, and he's
all the people over at Project Mayhem were like, "Where the hell did Tom go? Like, are we holding this down, dog? I know it's a resting position."
Well, you know what to Ryan said. I really want to thank everyone for listening as well, and to Tom and I kind of alluded. We were talking the other day, and 2020 was what a lot of people would say was a terrible year, but I think it's one of my best years, to be honest with you. Apart from the sickness and apart from what everyone's going through, luckily, but I've met some of the greatest people. I've become some of closest with you guys. It's all been this year. My level 1 certification. Just this community just keeps giving and giving and giving. So it really has been one of the best years. And this podcast has been one of the ones that's come of that. So I really want to thank you guys for that.
Cheers, man.
Oh, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
We had that conversation privately too, man. This whole wall represents 2020 right here, right? So we got all certifications, we got new teaching, we've got our podcast on the screen. I mean, this has been a huge year for all of us. And the one thing that brings us all together, strangely, was just that little bit of time during COVID. And we talked to each other, privately, just from here to here. And then the idea that we said, hey, let's put a podcast together. Remember like how crazy that sounded?
Yeah.
Like, what are we going to do with that? Fuck, we're here 11 episodes later. We actually have fans. That's not just my grandmother. I mean, this is pretty awesome.
Listeners.
Viewers.
Yeah.
I think we have legit fans at this point. I do. I think there's legitimately.
We have one, and his name is Kenny. Everybody else is a casual listener.
Did you, by the way, guys, I just want to bring this up. Did you realize that I put out, I found on Facebook with your group, you can actually do a job listing?
Yep.
Did you see I put up a job
I saw
listing
that.
for the podcast?
I sent a few back for more information, and I pushed one
Did
through.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I hadn't checked the updates. Let's go to jobs. Right, let's manage jobs. Oh, here we go. See all. Right. So the job was for a joke writer and Travis fan mail opener. And we've had applications from a nice gentleman called Jason Sparks. Another guy, I'm not sure who this is, Justin Dobbins.
Who?
Not sure.
Who?
And another bloke called Kenny Dunn. Only 3 applications, so I'm afraid it's pretty weak source so far. So I think before I go into any details, and we're going to let that run a bit further. If you'd like to apply for that job, it is on Facebook. You can send your CV, and we will be taking the applications quite seriously. And we'll get back to you in weeks to come on that. So just wanted to bring that up.
Fresh out of shower.
Nice.
Hi, Mason.
He said, hey.
Hey-o.
Buddy.
So, but yes, guys, to wrap this all up, once again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you to all of our guests. We start every show and finish every show the same way. So, fellas, you want to raise a glass?
It's a coffee
Cheers.
cup, but yeah.
Fair enough. Thank you for a good 2020, guys. We'll see you next year. Now go.
Thank you. Keep
Yeah.
listening.
Gotcha.
Better Hit the Mat podcast.
Now, which one is the Gmail?
I've had 4 Guinness.
No, motherfuckers.
Oh.
Don't just think it, ink it.
There we go. I sent you 2 pictures, you dickhead.
What?